Hello and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. So for my first video, I thought I'd do my favourite meal ever, which is a chicken Kiev. So it's amazing chicken from Johnson's Butchers, where they provide Sutton Hoo free-range chickens, and for me, they are outstanding. So I'm going to butcher the bird down, and we're going to make a chicken skin butter to go inside the Kiev. So yeah, come and join me. So what I'm going to do first is find the bone in the middle of the breasts. Once I found that, which is there, I'm just going to run my knife down the middle. Once we've got there, I'm just going to get my knife, take it down, just all the way down to the bottom, and I'm just feeling for the rib cage. Once I found the rib cage, I'm just going to run my blade along it. This way we should hopefully keep most of the chicken breast and leave the carcass looking relatively empty of meat. Now the big thing with this is not to be afraid of it. First time or two I did it, I was a little bit nervous, and that made it 10 times harder. Just take it down. You feel your wishbone, take it down. There we go. Should come off relatively straightforward. Now, as I said, I'll try and make a nice butter, so I'm just going to take the skin straight from my breast. Should just peel off nice and easy. Onto there, nice and flat. Boom. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So I've removed my 2 breasts and I've put my chicken skin there. I'm going to put my carcass away, because I'm using the legs tomorrow and also making a beautiful stock out of the rest of the carcass. So I'm just going to give my chicken skin a little bit of a spritz of oil, not too much, and then then I'm going to add some garlic salt. This is purely because I'm going to be making it putting it in the Kiev, so I want it to be quite garlicky. I really want my Kievs to be nice and garlicky. So I'm going to whack this in the oven quickly, and I can forget about that. So I'm just going to remove my fillet here. I'm going to put that aside because I'm going to flatten that out in a moment. Now I'm just going to remove a little bit of that and just run my knife down the middle very gently, about the length of the fillet. Once I've got in, you don't want to go all the way through, so take your time. I'm then just going to create a bit more space there, so we've got a nice little pocket. Do the same this side. A nice little pocket. It's a nice little area for our butter to go. Let's move that to there. Now with my hammer, I'm just going to flatten out a bit more. Don't go too far. Once I've got the butter in there now, put it over, tuck it in, boom. So I'm just going to slightly flatten out this fillet, not go too far. Now I've got a nice little area to go over the butter and complete our bird so it doesn't leak. So I'm just going to put this to the side till I need it. I'm just going to get ready for my butter. So I'm going to use a lot of butter for this. So you don't need to use this amount of butter. However, we do get through quite a bit throughout the week, so I'll probably use this as something else later in the week as well. So I'm just going to half a block of butter into my pan, and now I'm going to lightly melt that, and I'm going to have my garlic. So with this, I'm just going to put it on to quite a low heat. Just want to melt my butter and slowly start cooking it off a bit. So my chicken skin's just come out of the oven, and I want to add some garlic to my butter. So now what I'm going to do is lightly cook this garlic off in the butter. We want it all to go a little bit of brown before I'm going to incorporate this mix into my butter here. And then I want to mix it in together. Then I want to give it a little blend with some parsley and a little bit of lemon juice. So in fact, I'll put lemon juice in here first. This will just bring a little bit of acidity to the butter. So while this is cooking down, I've got my chicken skin, which I seasoned with some garlic salt, and I'm just going to blitz that in my blender. So I've just blitzed my chicken skin to make it a nice crumb-like consistency, which smells absolutely beautiful. So I've now just got a little bit of parsley in there. So now with this here, I'm just going to add it into my blender again. And then we're going to give this a little bit of a quick blitz. Now I've got our garlic butter. I'm just going to mix it to the rest of my butter there and the lemon juice, and then I'm going to give it a good mix together. So now you can see my butter, it's a little bit looser, but it's all incorporated together. So I'm going to put it into my piping bag and then just let it chill and firm up a little bit. Now with this, you could also use wild garlic instead of the roasted garlic in the butter that I did. Both are fantastic, but as it's out of season, I just felt I'd use normal garlic. So I'm now just going to pop this in the fridge 5 minutes just to firm up a little bit. So I don't want to firm up too much. I'm just going to season my flour with a little bit of black pepper, which I toasted off and ground the other day, and a little bit of salt as well. So my butter's firmed up just a little bit now, so I'm just going to pipe a little bit in here. I'll fill it there. And again in here, so I'm getting right into the bits where I cut into the sides. Want to be plenty of butter. Perfect. So now I'm just going to get my fillets and ever so slightly tuck them in there. Want it to be nice and tucked in. Dogs are coming up now for see what they can get hold of. Nothing. So what I'm doing here is just getting some flour over my Kiev. Try and keep it nice and tight because I don't want this butter getting out. Put it into the egg. And get it into these breadcrumbs. Good coating. Please excuse the noise. So I'm just going to give my Kiev a second bit of egg crumbing because I really want to egg and breadcrumb because I really want to make sure that I've sealed my areas nicely so we don't have any leakage. So I'm now just going to give my my Kievs a nice little spray of oil. This is just to help with the breadcrumbs toasting over. So I'm just going to place my Kievs onto my tray. Now I've preheated my tray. I wanted it to be hot all over the oven. Now I'll leave that for 20 minutes. So my chicken Kiev has been in the oven now for about 25 minutes, and there is my homemade chicken Kiev. I'm going to finish it, a little bit of salt, boom. One perfectly cooked chicken with chicken skin butter and garlic Kiev. Nom 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 nom. Hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and let me know what else you want me to do in the comments, and hopefully speak to you soon.